Hello, beautiful Aquarius. How are you? And welcome to my channel. I am Elena Valdez, and I am here to do your mid-July 2024 tarot reading. If you haven't already done so, I have posted the regular July reading. I'll go ahead and add it here at the end so you can just have a link and easily able to grab it. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled all of your cards, beautiful Aquarius, and I've made sure that they are all upright. So what I'm going to do right now is going to look for your reversals. So I'll look for 5 cards that want to be reversals, and if they're meant to come out during your reading, they will come out during your reading. And if you hear that squeaking in the background, that's just my vent. That's very squeaky when it gets windy. I do apologize. I hope it doesn't disrupt anyone. Okay, so that's one. We need 4 more. Okay, that's 2. I feel like this one was also, yeah, right next door. Funny. Okay, that's 3. 2 more. 4. And for those of you who, let's see, hang on. For those of you who are here for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. If you do like my content, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. It would mean a lot and I would greatly appreciate it. All right, Aquarius. So this part is done. Oops. All right, now that that's done, let's grab your self-care card. And this is from the Awakened Soul Oracle deck. I love it. It's such a beautiful little deck. All right, let's see what your self-care card is for the remainder of July 2024. Compassion. Oh, this is beautiful. Hope you can see that. Isn't that beautiful? So a couple of things with this card when this card comes out. I'm getting the sense, beautiful Aquarius, straight out of the gate here, that some of you are, your patience first and foremost is being tested in some area of your life. And that area of your life may include animals, children, or just people who maybe think differently, or maybe don't move as quickly as you do, or maybe don't think as quickly as you do, or maybe just think differently and do things differently. There is a call here with this beautiful self-care card. It's not only about having compassion and patience towards others, but I'm sensing here that there's also a call here, beautiful Aquarius, to have compassion towards yourself. Now, as I've said in my other readings, this year for Aquarius has been sort of a glimpse of the type of transformation you're going to undergo for the next 20 years. And that's because Pluto is in Aquarius. But here's the thing, it's in Aquarius beginning January 2024, so earlier this year, till September of 2024. And then there's going to be a little pause for a bit, and then it'll go back into Aquarius for 20 years. And Pluto is synonymous with transformation. However, along with that transformation, usually chaos ensues before the transformation takes place. So this past year, beautiful Aquarius, you have been seeing glimpses of potential chaos up ahead. Some of you are already seeing glimpses as to how your life is going to shift and change. Some of you, that means accessing a more powerful part of yourself, because that's Pluto. And for others of you, that means feeling powerful forces coming towards you, right? Because it can activate different sides of Pluto. It can be activated from within, internally, or externally, depending on where you are in your journey of your life. Nevertheless, though, this energy is pretty intense, especially for an Aquarius. And so, because this is the glimpse year, that's what I'm calling it for you guys, the glimpse year of transformation. So you're not full in it yet. And you're already seeing the signs, you're seeing things happen. I wouldn't be surprised if for many of you, you're losing friends or moving away from friends, or you yourself are maybe being left behind a little bit. So with this initial self-care card of compassion, it very much is making me think of that big Pluto Aquarius theme that you have going on here. And so it's a reminder to not only be patient and compassionate with others, which some of you are being tested right now, but it's also about having the compassion for yourself, and even further than that, being okay with walking away when others are not treating you with that respect, when others are not tenderly holding you with compassion. Knowing that it's okay to want that from other people, regardless of who they are, whether it's your coworkers, your colleagues, your neighbors, your family members, romantic, what have you. Okay, so with that said, let's start your tarot reading here. And we are going to open up here with the energy of the environment, the environmental energy for the remainder of July. And in some cases, it will spill into August, right? We know that. We know that time is fluid. Well, there's one of your reversals that needed to come out. The Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Oh, wow. Couple of things here. So this is interesting because the world when we have the world upright, it gives us an indication that it's time to close out some chapters and start new chapters. Here's what I'm sensing, Aquarius, and it goes hand in hand with this energy that I was talking about regarding Pluto in your sign. There's a feeling here that you're feeling rushed to close out a chapter in your life. Now, we don't know if this is in career yet or if it's in your relationships. I keep getting that for some of you, your communities and friendships are shifting. I got that straight away when this card came up. And you see here how the Knight of Swords is running right into the world in reverse. It's like the Knight of Swords is almost antagonizing this energy, like turn over, turn over. It's almost, if you think of these cards as characters or people, energies of people, the world, again, upright, symbolizing closure of a chapter and the readiness to begin a new chapter, right? But you got it in reverse. And so you have this impatient energy of the Knight of Swords coming right into the world, almost demanding that it be ready to be upright. And the world in this context is not ready. That translation, there's some area of your life, Aquarius, that you're being rushed into or rushed out of that you're just not ready for. And the Knight of Swords may in fact be a person. It may in fact be another air sign. Alternatively, Aquarius, this can represent you yourself, rushing yourself to either end something or begin something prematurely. Okay, so there's this energy of hastiness, potential for hastiness. I'm going to say be very careful with anyone else or any other energy that's pushing you to make a decision, to end something or begin something before you are ready. Because here with the Seven of Cups, there are a lot of things that still need to be assessed. Someone once gave me beautiful advice this woman that I respect very, very much that I used to work with. She was actually one of my mentors many years ago. And I don't remember verbatim how she said this, but it always stuck. The energy of it stuck with me, or the intent of it stuck with me. And she said, anytime anyone else is rushing you to do anything, as beneficial as it may sound for you, if someone is rushing you to do something, that means that at the end of the day, they're the ones who are getting the greater benefit of that thing that they're trying to rush you. So whether it's a company that's rushing you to sign a contract or an agreement on a deal, or a business partner wanting to rush you to do something, or a relationship, romantic partner rushing you to get into a commitment, rushing you to get married, rushing you, you get the picture. And so here I'm feeling that energy. I'm feeling that there are pieces of information, whether this be a relationship or something about a new employer or company or contract or project or creative endeavor. There's stuff that is still unknown that needs to be assessed a bit better. A lot of things can get lost in there, right? So 7 of Cups here, the imagery of the traditional 7 of Cups here shows 7 cups, and each cup has a different thing, right? Like one could be a snake, the other one could be a head, the other one's a dragon, the other one's a wreath. A couple of those things are good, and a few more are not. So the caution here, beautiful Aquarius, is to not allow anyone or anything, and this includes you, your own insecurities, your own hastiness, your own need to move faster than necessary. Do not allow that energy, whether it's coming from the external or the internal, although I'll tell you, I'm feeling this is the external more than it being internal, okay? But it may shift from external to internal because someone is so pushy that you give in, and then you become that energy. Do you see what I'm saying? But here's the thing, the caution here is to not allow that energy before you get to actually assess what's in each cup. So what's in the terms? What are the expectations about this situation? Okay. I just felt that for some of you, this is about children. That for some of you, there is a push either from family members, maybe even your spouse, about fertility, because I'm feeling fertility here for some of you. And then with the child here and the compassion card, that obviously is not going to apply to everyone, but there is a group here. There is maybe even a person here who is feeling the pressure about that, because either your spouse, your community, something. Okay, but be very, very cautious here, beautiful Aquarius. Okay, let's move into what action does Aquarius need to take regarding this matter. The 10 of Cups, the Tower, Queen of Wands. So you may need to disappoint some people you love. Okay, it feels now that this has opened up, it's either in your community, beautiful Aquarius, the 10 of Cups, your community, because sometimes our community becomes our second family, right? Because the 10 of Cups is all things love, happy family, happy home. Here are some children running around. This may be the dream of someone else. I'm telling you, for some of you, this is about having children or expanding your family. Like maybe somebody wants more children, you don't, or maybe you do, but there's a complexity there, right? For some of you, it's that you do want to have children, but someone else is not allowing that process to happen. But here's the thing. The way this opened up, beautiful Aquarius, it feels like this ideal, I'm going to call it that, this ideal of beautiful, happy home with children, white picket fence, all of that. And by the way, this can also translate into the workspace, like wanting this type of happiness in the workspace, career space, your business space. Okay, so please apply it how this best resonates for you. But for most of you, this is on the personal level. This is about your community. This is about your family, other people wanting this ideal. In some circumstances, this is going to be you wanting this ideal, but I'm feeling it more from the external. And the problem here is that this ideal may not necessarily be what you want or what they want. And this is why the Tower then follows, right? I feel that in order for you to then end up in this Queen of Wands energy, which is about your own independence, your own free thinking, your own strength and who you are, your own ability to express yourself in the fullest and most vibrant way that you know how to express yourself. It's in order to get to this space, Aquarius, it's going to mean you disappointing someone or something who wanted this ideal and allowing the Tower to take place. This means allowing a little chaos to take place, meaning allowing the relationship to fall apart, allowing the ideal that your mom, dad, aunt, grandpa, whomever, your priest, your rabbi, whatever it is for you, disappointing them, being okay with letting the Tower break things up. And going that route is what's going to get you to this Queen of Wands energy. Okay? This feels very pushy, like other people wanting you to do things, or, other people. I'm also feeling it for some of you. You are wanting to end. You are the one wanting to end, and some other energy. I'm feeling an air sign or somebody who has heavy air sign placements. Maybe their sun sign is not air, but there's some air sign heaviness in there. And they either do not want you to close something out, or they want you to start something new, or they want you to have children or move in, what have you. You get the gist here. Okay, so the advice for you, beautiful Aquarius, the advice for you is, and I apologize about that squeaky fan. It's really going crazy right now. Yeah. So there's definitely it feels like there are some people here that need to be disappointed, honey. In some cases, it's going to be you. For others of you, it's going to be people that you need to basically what's happening here, Aquarius, is you're not living the life that someone else wants you to live. Like, you want to live your own life the way that you want to live it, right? And you're in this space of you're holding strong to your ethics, your boundaries, but you're doing it in a loving way. But it's a grounded, loving way. It's not an overly emotional, oh my God, I feel so much for this person, or I feel so much for myself, or this is you incorporating and bringing in an energy of love, compassion, and understanding and patience to the situation with someone who clearly wants things to be different. Okay. And this is about you really communicating with the people involved or a person involved in a very loving, patient, yet boundaried way. Because the King of Cups is very boundaried. The King of Cups will love you and will be consistent, but they'll draw the line. They'll draw the line somewhere. No one will take advantage of the King of Cups. And so your advice, beautiful Aquarius, is to maintain the energy of the King of Cups, which is, again, holding close to your authority, knowing yourself, your needs and your wants, and remaining aligned and true to what you really mean to do in the situation and what you really mean in your heart, and communicating that clearly. In this communication, communicating clearly, it will inevitably upset some people or a person. It will, and potentially also you for a temporary, for initially. But I'm feeling this more as you're going to need to be okay with disappointing others who maybe had an ideal or an idea of how things are going to be different, right? So you got your hands full, beautiful Aquarius. This is interesting. Now, please remember that this can apply in many areas of your life because this is a general reading. So for some of you, this is going to be in a romantic relationship. For others of you, this is going to be family. And this is definitely more love, family than it is work. Although for some of you, your work is like family, like your community. So this might be spilling into that. In any case, beautiful Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this was helpful. If it was, please subscribe, like, comment. That helps my channel out tremendously, and I would greatly appreciate it. And hope you come back here next month for the other readings as well. I'm going to go ahead and link the regular July reading up here somewhere, okay? All right. Have a beautiful rest of your month. Bye.